Hey guys, Sheila here from Mediavandals. It is Wednesday. Today is video number 85, and I decided to check in with my accountability partner today. Now, it wasn't really a decision to check in with my accountability partner because we meet every single Wednesday at 11 a.m. online for a call. 11 a.m. like clockwork. I think in the last 18 months, there's probably been a handful of days that I can count that we have not met. But we religiously meet for 1 hour a week to chat about each other's goals, how we're going to help each other move forward in our businesses, and the steps we're going to take to get there, and just hold each other accountable and help each other progress. So this morning at our accountability call, we decided to do a check-in since it's officially been 18 months where we have been meeting weekly to help each other grow our business and hold each other accountable, both in business and in life. And I think it's a really important thing to have an accountability partner. Before I took Troy Dean's WP Elevation Blueprint course, I didn't really understand the purpose of an accountability partner. But after taking the course and meeting with my partner every single week for the last 18 months, looking back on things, I can really see the value in it now. So, what I'm going to do is right now I'm going to flip over to our call from this morning. We recorded this call because we both believe so much in the power of having an accountability partner that we decided to record our session this morning and just give a recap of what we've learned over the last 18 months. So here it is. Here is my call with Mike Hennan from Clear Brands Grow. We spent about 20 minutes talking, so the runtime is going to be about 25 minutes on this video, but there's a lot of good insight.
Congratulations, Sheila. 85 videos. Woo!
It's my master plan.
It's so good.
Yeah. So I actually, while we were chatting, I looked up, where is it here? Why isn't it important to have an accountability partner? And we don't need Google to tell us, so I'm not going to read it out. I'm just going to say that, what was it? What did we discover last night? April 23rd?
Is it like 96%? No. Damn it.
Where are you getting 96% from? I said April 23rd, 2019.
Oh, I have no idea. I have no idea. I'm really thrown off by the fact that this is just going to go live. Or this is live. Not live, but this is just going to be out there. Guys, this is why you have to get a structure for a video. Just saying.
Well, at the beginning, I asked if you wanted a structure, and you said no. Let's just jump into it. So,
well, we've jumped into it, and this is beautiful so far. No, so the key was like you're like X times more likely to succeed if you've got a partner that is holding you accountable, and that's kind of where that's how me and Sheila met.
Well, that's not entirely how we met. We didn't read something that said, we'll be more successful if we have an accountability partner.
No, we were just told we should do it.
So some backstory for everyone watching this. Mike and I met through a course that we both took, and at the very first module of the course, it said, here is a spreadsheet of everyone in this course. Find an accountability partner, because you will find success more freely if you have someone holding you accountable.
Yeah.
So I went through the list.
Yeah.
I checked out everyone. I saw a picture of Mike bungee jumping, and I thought, that guy looks cool enough to be my accountability partner. And now 18 months later, here we are.
Yeah, and it's been awesome. Obviously, there's been a COVID pandemic, but let's ignore that. But it's been good, isn't it? It's been a good ride so far.
It's been a great ride so far. So, in the course that we took, now I don't have actual numbers, but I firmly believe that we're probably the only two people from that graduating class that still chat.
Yeah, I think we've taken it beyond what they expected.
Which I think is awesome.
Yeah,
So
so good.
last night you did the math breakdown. So let's do the math breakdown. April 23rd, 2019 was our very first
Yes.
accountability call.
So we're now at like 18 months, 536 days, several million seconds, I think like 42 million seconds.
Go Rain Man.
That's so good. It's just like, it was one of those things, wasn't it? Like they said, like, put your details into this spreadsheet.
Yeah.
If you like someone, or you like the idea of working with someone, then reach out to them. And so I obviously put mine in first. Wasn't really sure what to write.
I think you may have joined the course probably a month ahead of me, but you didn't actually start until.
Yeah, there was definitely a bit of a delay.
Yeah.
And I basically just put in the fact that I was quite new to the whole like website agency kind of gig.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have a lot to offer, but I had done multiple bungee jumps, and I think that's what piqued Sheila's interest.
It's true. I thought, wow, that's crazy. I wouldn't do that. But out of everyone that I've looked up on this spreadsheet, this is the coolest guy. So this is going to be my accountability partner.
Yeah, that's the trick, guys. Just put something crazy down, and then you're more likely to attract attention, which is just the game of marketing, really, isn't it?
Yeah, it's all about doing crazy stuff to attract attention.
Because I also remember, because you were already an established agency owner.
Yeah, I'd been around. By the time I jumped into that course, I was going like halfway through my ninth-ish year of owning an agency. And at that point, I was getting ready to burn the whole thing to the ground and start over.
And I'd just literally done, like, I hadn't even started a business, and I was 5 months into exploring websites. So we were at very different points. And I do remember being like, I can't offer this lady anything. This Canadian lady I can't give her anything. All right.
And yet you've given me so much.
All of it. It's so good. I'll do anything. Yeah, it's good. Honestly, I don't think I would have got through half of the stuff, half as far as I have done without you.
Aww.
Probably less.
That's so nice.
I probably wouldn't have quit my job. I would have just like.
Now that you say that, I'm glad that this whole web thing worked out for you, because if I was the reason why you quit your job and it didn't turn out, I'd be like,
you just would never answer the phone again.
So, just so everyone watching this video knows, during the course, we were supposed to have an agenda and a weekly call. So when we started, we had an agenda, which was, what out of last week's list did you accomplish? What did you not accomplish and why? And what do you plan on doing before the next accountability call? Mm-hmm. And I think it's a really good structure, because you know what you're working on, so you're not just going through life working on stuff and hoping busy work as opposed to productive work. And we met every single week. So we blocked off while you were still. So actually, let's rewind to our accountability calls. When you started, you still had another job. So
correct.
Our calls were around 2 or 3 in the afternoon, Eastern Standard Time in Canada, which worked out to be, I think it was like
7 or 8 o'clock here.
Yeah.
I completely forgot, honestly. When I move on from something, I generally forget about like the previous job sort of thing. It's like wiped from my memory. I'd forgotten we did that.
Well, you know, I'm a woman, so I remember everything from every moment of life forever.
Is that how it works?
It's built into my DNA.
I was working full time at an agency in London, but still trying to build my business on the side. And yeah, I was just like having these accountability calls with Sheila in the evenings. Yeah.
Yeah, so you would take the train to work all day, take the train home, and then have an hour-long call with me, which is like super committed.
See,
Um,
I've always thought I've been late. I was lazy, but apparently not.
no, that's incredibly committed. And I think over the last 18 months, we've maybe missed a handful of calls, and it's just because, one of us had an appointment that couldn't be missed or some sort of big work project.
Yeah.
But the key to accountability calls has always been you block off that time, and unless the house is burning down around you, you're on that call.
Always show up. Like,
Always show up.
there's nothing more important than talking to your accountability partner, especially because of the stuff that we were trying to achieve. Yeah, like literally, yeah, literally. I think, and we stuck to the whole agenda thing as well for like more or less the first 14 months as well. It's only the last couple of months it's gone off the rails.
But I think we've gotten to the point where it's okay to go off the rails because we both at this point have a clear vision of where we want to go with our businesses.
Yeah.
Now you're still looking for your why, but you know where you want to take your business.
But I don't know why.
Which we're going to find out soon enough, and there'll be another video on that.
Yeah, so we basically spent the first year or so coming like just implementing the course that we went on, and I guess just finding out where we want to be, like finding our sweet spots. I think has been the main thing, isn't it? Like we're both now going to do very different things to what we started.
Yeah, when we both started, we were just looking to run a successful web agency, and along the last 18 months, we both discovered that you don't want to build websites, you want to build better homepages and help I guess you'd say cosmetic dentists.
I think just now for dentists, but it was going to be private dentists, so they'll probably do quite a lot of cosmetic stuff.
Yeah.
But so how do I help private dentists basically, rather than being like I do? So I started when I started with Sheila. It's like I do branding, websites, and marketing for anyone, and now it's like I help dentists increase their average patient lifetime value or something along those lines. So it's very different.
Yeah. And when I started, I had just fired all my music clients.
You just fired everyone, hadn't you? You literally got on a rampage. I think that's the first thing you said to me, is like, I've just fired everyone.
Yeah. Yeah. My husband was freaking out because he didn't know where our next paycheck was coming from. And we were literally taking on any job that was not a music job to pay the bills, which didn't serve any purpose. The whole reason why I got rid of the music clients is because I was tired of working my ass off for peanuts. And now we've gotten to a place where we can pick and choose who we want to work with. And I found out that I don't want to build websites.
Yep. I'm with you there.
So I think it's been a long road for us both to get where we needed to go. And I don't think we could have done it without each other.
No, I don't think so either. Like we just constantly bounce ideas off each other. And so, yeah, start with the 1 hour a week is a great way to start. Yep. Me and Sheila, like I think last week we had 3 calls last week. I think I spoke to you Monday evening, Wednesday evening, and then I think even Friday.
Yeah.
We're in lockdown here in the UK, so I was like, well, I've got nothing to do. Let's just chat to Sheila.
And last night as well.
We also spoke last night, yeah.
Last night I was like, I can't get my camera to work and I don't want to work anymore. Let's chat.
So yeah, we do talk about like, goals and stuff and achieving it and balancing ideas. But a lot of the time it's just like, because we're both in the same area, so we just have a lot of like in common, don't we? So like the client issues are the same. That kind of thing's the same. Yeah, again, it's 2020, so people aren't going anywhere. So
I would definitely say that having an accountability partner has probably been the biggest key to both of our success. And anyone, not even, it doesn't even need to be in the web space. It could be in any space. If you're trying to do something, reach a goal, grow your business, run a marathon, exercise more, the key is accountability. 100%.
Yeah, definitely. Because there's always going to be a part of you that says, don't do it, or I'll do it tomorrow. But it's when you know there's going to be someone that someone who has like a wrath or a rage at you because you haven't done something. I don't think you've ever raged, but like, you know, there's been the odd time where I haven't done anything and it's meant I've had to like donate to your charity or buy you a book or something.
Or got a stern look.
Yeah, or a stern look.
But this has spilled over into life too, because there's been times where I consistently have highs and lows of I'll go to the gym a whole bunch and just be like a fitness buff, and then I won't do anything for a year but drink beer and eat chicken wings. And there's been times where I'm like, I don't feel like going to the gym, and you're like, no, get on your runners and go
for it. Yep.
So totally. It's been good.
And you know, I think initially we're both on the so from my perspective, we're both on the same level because, you know, you've just fired your clients. But I feel like you've come into your own like the last couple of months. And now I just get solid free coaching advice. That'd be brilliant.
Well, I think all of this is actually kind of what made me realize that that's the portion that I like the most is, you know, all these chats and me talking you off a ledge.
Yeah.
have made me realize.
Right now, I think the last few months have been okay, but like I definitely remember last year, just like so many times where I was like, what have I done? Or I need to quit, or some mad moments. And you have talked me down from the ledge.
And there's been a few. Are you available to chat right now? I need to give somebody a proposal and they don't like the cost and I don't know what to do. Should I discount?
Yeah, honestly, just like soundboard.
For any web developers watching this, don't ever discount.
Don't discount. No. Yeah. If the client really doesn't want to pay what you're charging, then reduce the scope. And that's a side note. But yeah, never discount, because then you become a commodity. And they are the wise words of Sheila Hurd.
Yes, you devalue what you do when you discount.
Yeah. And if you're in the web space, do not become a pixel pusher.
Yes. Yeah.
So what tips can we give people? Because I think we've just rambled on, which I love. What tips can we give them on like finding an accountability partner and then make it the most? Like I guess we've kind of talked about it already, but should we just summarize the good points?
Yeah. So I think point number one is no matter what you want to do in life, whether it's like a goal you want to reach with your business or a personal goal, find somebody that's going to help you stay accountable. They don't have to be in the same industry as you. They just have to be committed to helping you reach your goals. And you need to be reciprocal in that as well. You need to be committed to helping them reach their goals. So that, I think that would be number one.
Yep. I'd then say the whole, like, you know, pick a date and time every week. It's got to be at least a week, isn't it? Like, you could probably, I wouldn't say, I think more than a week is probably a bit much, and probably less than fortnightly is probably too little. Yeah.
I kind of like the weekly thing, and I would say anywhere from half an hour to an hour.
Yeah, we've always done about an hour, haven't we?
Yeah. So that gives you a nice agenda to actually set your goals and discuss them, and then a little bit of time left over just to gossip.
Yeah, we generally just like bitch about the week we've just had. Then we kind of come up with excuses as to why we haven't done all our tasks. And that's probably a good thing to mention now, is that you obviously want to achieve certain things, but just be realistic with the amount of stuff you can do between now and your next meeting. So that's what we do, didn't we? We not only are you running a business, but you're trying to do stuff to improve the business. You can't do all of it at once. So we would often, some weeks we'd just do one thing and, you know, we'd always tick it off. Sometimes we'd like have 5 things each and it just would never get done.
Yeah, there were weeks where I think there was one week where you might have had like 7 things and I had 5 things, and we were just trying to take the bull by the horns, but we weren't really being realistic with,
No.
okay, you have 7 days to get this done and run a business. And at the time, you had a day job as well. Um, and I had client work and 2 members of my team to take care of.
Yeah.
So just be realistic, small wins.
Small wins, yeah, just small incremental wins. That's what is it James Clear says in Atomic Habits, is
Yeah.
make like a 1% improvement.
And I think if you have a big goal that you're trying to reach, then yeah, put the big goal on the list, but break it down.
Yes,
So
yeah, definitely. Oh wow, yes, that was a big like game changer for me. Is like, yeah, don't, if you're trying to achieve a big goal and you're just, that's the only thing you can see, it's like so hard. But if you break it down into like, we've done quite a few like 21-day challenges, haven't we?
yeah,
We've
yeah,
broken
that actually helped me get tradies out the door because it made me sit down and figure out what the milestones were to actually get it done in 21 days.
So that's probably a whole nother video we should cover. But yeah, we just sort of, you can break, if we broke, a bigger challenge down into like 3 week sprints, and like each day you'd have to try and achieve something.
Yep.
And that made, actually launched a few things, didn't it?
Yeah.
Which is quite good. So we've got the, find an accountability partner that will hold you accountable. Choose a date and time that you stick to, and typically weekly.
I would say weekly. Anything more than that, and it's just too easy to pass things off. You okay there?
Yeah, I'm just joking. It's fine.
Anything more than weekly, and I think it's just too easy to pass things off because you'll constantly say to yourself, "Oh, I'll get to it tomorrow. I'll get to it tomorrow," and there's nobody there to hold you accountable for that 2 weeks because you pushed off accountability.
Yeah. Then we've got, have an agenda and
break down the goals.
Good. And then you be realistic.
Yep.
And anything else? I don't know. They're quite the key things, aren't they?
I think one other thing is, sometimes it's not going to be a right fit. And if it's not, that's okay. Just be honest. Sorry, what?
I'm still not convinced.
You're still not 18 months later. You're still, well, you know what? Now that we're on video here, Mike, and the whole world's watching, I gotta be honest, this last 18 months
has been a drag. I've achieved nothing, and I think we should probably end it here.
Yeah, I'm too nice. I'm Canadian. I'm too nice. I didn't want to tell you that it wasn't working, but I think it's over.
And I
think this is it.
At this point, and we were like, yeah, this isn't working out. No, I think we knew instantly, didn't we? Really?
Yeah. So I think you'll know within the first call or two if you're a good fit. Even if it's somebody that you'll know in those first couple of weeks if it's a good fit, and if it's not, just be honest. Yeah. Just be honest, because the whole point of accountability is to help each other reach their goals. And if it's not a good fit, you're not going to reach your goal. Okay, so that was it. That was our recap of the last 18 months. We gave you 5 tips in there for getting your own accountability partner. It makes the journey so much easier and so much more enjoyable when you can have someone with you to not only celebrate the successes, but also help you get over the downtimes and the failures, whether it is business or in life, or like getting to the gym and just keeping with the fitness, or anything else that you have a goal that you want to reach or something that you want to achieve. Having an accountability partner can really help you reach those goals. I hope you found today's video enjoyable. Let me know in the comments down below if you have an accountability partner. Let me know if it's something that you are curious about. If you have any questions, if you want to chat about it, just leave us a comment down below. I'd be more than happy to elaborate on my experiences over the last 18 months. And that's it. That's our Wednesday. Like and follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we'll see you back here for business tomorrow. Cheers.